It was like someone else made Unknown Pleasures and we just stuck our names on it because it was written from the subconscious and we didn't know how we were doing it. We put a lot of effort into it and there was this thing. I guess it's like a woman having a baby for the first time. She's like, oh my God, what to do with it? You know, the midwife gives the baby to the mother and she's like, right, I've not done this before. It was just like that, really.
I've been waiting for a guy to come and take me by the hand.
The songwriting process in Joy Division was pretty quick. We only practiced for, I think it was 2 hours on a Wednesday night and 3 hours on a Sunday, because it was all we could afford. We'd get the ideas together. Ian would work on the lyrics at home, just remembering the track, because we couldn't record them. Insane to think you couldn't record it. That is nuts now.
He was very clever. He wrote great lyrics and he was my mate, but that person has been mythologised, extremely mythologised.
I think you get a lot of impression of Ian from some of the photo sessions that were done just before he died. At that point, he was pretty up and down and depressed and was on a lot of drugs to subdue his epilepsy.
Even when he was ill, he never stopped loving the group and telling you exactly what you needed to hear.
To see him now, you wouldn't think he laughed or you wouldn't think he even smiled, but he smiled a lot, yeah.
Unknown Pleasures was done roughly in 2 days recording. That would have been shorter, but I unfortunately spilt a bottle of brown ale down my amplifier, which extended it by a little bit. I can't believe I used to drink brown ale.
We were good at jamming. We were really good at jamming because gear would break. I think the first time Martin Hannett saw us was at Salford University when Bernard's amp went wrong.
I drank brown ale because no one would nick it out of the dressing room. That's why. No one else would touch the stuff, and it was sickly sweet and I liked it.
And me and Lucky just jammed for a few minutes and just made something up.
When you look at how young we were, we honestly didn't know our arse from our elbow. You needed Martin Hannett to realise what you had. We'd had a little dabble with Martin and we were impressed by him, by his knowledge, by his charisma. On Unknown Pleasures, it was pretty much the same. He insisted that we work at night. He told us the studio was cheaper. The romanticism of recording at night in Strawberry Studios was pretty spooky. I think the thing is that it was the start of his drug thing where the night seems attractive.
Martin didn't think we got enough.
He actually turned around and said, I want you to go in and write a couple of songs. We were like, what? We wrote Candidate there and then, Steve and I, just jammed it.
When we recorded Unknown Pleasures, we didn't just go in and record Unknown Pleasures and go home. We did a lot of songs. We had no idea that was what it was going to be. I mean, which is what every band does when you make your first record. You just go in and you do your best and then you pick the best out of what you've done.